Yay. We are live. I get all situated. Welcome. How have you been? As people arrive for live meditation. I'm Josie. Welcome. I'm just going to check in with a couple cards. Angels and Ancestors, Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. To see if there is any guidance from either on what our focus is today. You're also welcome to share any wishes you have for certain meditation focuses, even in the comments on the live or even after. Fill me in. Welcome to May. Lots moving forwards. Post-eclipse season. And I'm sure you may have started to feel the shifts in energy. And I'm getting there's always sometimes with fluctuations in energy, and we just got off of a month that had lots and lots of fluctuations from moon, sun, and planetary star alignments, that we kind of were like, oh my gosh, when is it going to be over? And I remember sharing and speaking with someone last week about that and going, well, 2 years, it might start to ease up. So the shifts and the movements around us, as we have heightened and deepened our awareness of things, it's kind of a natural expansion. And so it requires, and it may ask for more check-ins, more practice to see what is your equilibrium as things change, right? That might change as well. And so, yes, I'm getting almost like a bit of etch-a-sketch feel to it, that we need to kind of shake a little things up that's going on in the body. From the cards that have been shared, they're asking me definitely to hold space for some connection to earth, ancestors, ancients, to support in what is ready to shift and release, as well as potentially when we kind of like think of you're shaking something with, something in it, residue. And as it's done shaking, of course, it settles in a different formation. And so that's kind of the energy I'm getting for our meditation today, is that it might start to shake things up, allow some release from what is moving within that might seem excessive or too much, and then find an equilibrium within that can bring more rest. And of course, some angels show up to remind us that you're not alone. These meditations are not for you to just focus on connecting to you, your mind, your body. It's going right. What is beyond that I have been sensing. And as you can kind of allow yourself to be in a space for this meditation that feels somewhat contained, be it in a bedroom, be it in, if it's outdoors, that you're doing this in a place that you feel safe and secure, so that you can allow yourself to kind of ooze out your energy without feeling like you might be on alert. Okay. So that is some guidance for that. You're welcome to pause if you need to shift around. I am seated on my lovely meditation cushion for this practice. You're welcome to practice it seated, even sitting on a couch or a chair, as well as even lying down. Just honor where your body is. This is checking in, going, what is ready to release? What is ready to release? And as we check in with our body, almost with each breath, what is ready to release or what is open to release? We open to release. So that might feel like you are allowing yourself to open to sensations that even might feel uncomfortable in your body. You might tap into the heavy, you might tap into the exhausted, the frenetic energy. So I'm guided to share some sounds as you first connect to your breath and your body. You can soften your gaze, even place an eye mask on, an eye pillow, or even just gently close your eyes. Knowing that you can do gentle movements with your body, you do not have to remain still in this process. The one thing that might feel secure is either your seat in connection to the ground or your chair, or the back of your body in connection to what you're laying upon. Resting your hands, resting your limbs. And some nice full breaths in and out. Feeling as if your mind is a sieve, and with each breath out, you're just allowing through those little perforations your thoughts to eke out. Just allowing your thoughts to ooze out around you. And with each breath, each exhale out, almost imagining that your breath is supporting the dispersion of those thoughts, creating more space between the thoughts. It's as if you're breathing into the center of your head, into the space within the head that feels not lit with thought. And allowing the energy of those thoughts to continue to eke out. Until you may start to observe that some of the thoughts that might have been very prominent are starting to release and relax from your mind's harness. And just allowing, as those thoughts start to soften and release, that now you can become aware of the energy within your throat. Breathing into the center of your throat, just as you were with your head. Finding the deepest space within that throat area. reminding yourself of the sieves of your skin, the pores of your skin. And to feel with each exhale that you're just allowing any pressure or excess energy within that space to expand beyond your throat into the air around it. Being aware of the energy below your throat, base of your throat, your collarbones. Breathe into the depth of that space there. And feel with each exhale how you're allowing that to expand out to your sides, to your shoulders, to your neck, and even beyond. Breathing into the back of your heart. Finding the depth of space there. And seeing how easeful the release is, where you don't have to push it out with the exhale. It's just siphoning out on its own. Your intent is on the inhale, drawing into the depth of that space, and then gently allowing it to extend out. Breathing into the front of your heart. Acknowledging the different sensations of energy within your chest space. Breathing into the heavy and the light. Feeling the more that you breathe into the depth of that space, what's accessed there, you can allow to slowly eke out into the whole torso. And even beyond your skin, into the air around you. Breathing into the space below your heart. Right in that center of you. See if you need to slow down your breath. Just soften the pace of your breath. Breathing into the middle of your back. Letting it expand out to the sides. Breathing into just above your abdomen. Really, really gentle here into your core, above your belly. Seeing how you can access the depth of that space. And letting it siphon out the energy there. Into your navel. into the depth of that space. Each exhale, expanding even beyond your skin. Breathing into your belly. So even if you can breathe into the lower back as well, filling the space up from both sides. To access the depth of that space. Just spending some time here, very gentle. Honoring the dips and the blips in the belly. This is our area where things churn and shift naturally. So be very subtle here, very soft with your exhales and your ins. Breathing into your pelvis. Feeling each exhale, allowing you to soften your seat, your whole hips and pelvis area. Feeling how the exhale can expand down to the earth. Beyond your pelvis, out into the air, around it. Allowing the sounds to move into the spaces through your whole being. Seeing how your breath flows with what is moving in and out. Starting to make some shakes and gentle movements in your body. Even lifting the legs or arms, however you can. Just taking some deep breaths in as you stretch, and then on the exhale, just fling that energy out into the air around you and into the ground below. If you're seated, you can even place your feet to the ground, just even pressing them in. If you're lying down, to just even start to kind of make a little tap into the earth, into what's below you. Helping whatever needs to shake and release to move beyond your form. Making some gentle circular motions now with your pelvis, And if you are lying down, to gently roll to one side so you can kind of move into your spine, even hunch around your shoulders and even open into the shoulders. And if you're seated, then allowing yourself to explore some movement with the spine by this point. Stretching out the toes. Thank you, Paco, for closing the meditation. Dogs know so well when we get to the earth, when we get to that release point. May you enjoy what's released and allow yourself to walk into the earth for a little bit after. Okay? Take care. See you next week.